Hi, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Happy Taurus full moon. Happy Wednesday. Happy Mercury day. Today's November 5th, 2025. It's 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Taurus full moon has peaked. I hope all is well. Let us cleanse. Let us pray. Let us converse. Cleanse the cards again. Oop. Baby, the Labradorite and the Sage just got real personal. Let's pray. God's divine source, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides in the universe, thank you for assisting me in guiding the air elements, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius on this Taurus full moon energy, as well as this Mercury retrograde energy that is about to peak. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear guide, clear channel, and clear vessel as I speak to them on what to expect. As this energy unfolds, God, please bless each and every heart and soul that taps into this energy with me. Whenever they are guided to do so, allow us all to be divinely guided and divinely led. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Thank you for divine insight. Thank you for divine foresight. Thank you for divine protection. Gratitude, Ashe. So, we're going to do this a little differently. Hold on. Okay, so we're going to do this differently than prior elemental readings. I will be, since we're covering the Taurus full moon and Mercury retrograde, I'll be pulling for the signs individually, reading the card to you. I may add my 2 cents, I may not. And then we will pull collectively. I will be time stamping the Taurus full moon and Mercury retrograde readings only because that would be the majority. But without further ado, let's get into the Taurus full moon. Okay. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So there is a theme with this Taurus full moon of transparency. Transparency about what? I'm unsure. We're not using any tarot or oracles throughout this reading, but there is a theme of transparency. Also, in relation to the prayer, there's a need to stop overthinking to ensure that something is right. You are human, mistakes happen. I know that it is not your intent to make a mistake. That's what matters, but things get overlooked at times. It's okay, but the theme is to flow. If you want the best outcome, flow. Flow, don't force and don't resist, but just flow. Okay. All right. Okay. First card for Gemini. Libra. Taurus full moon for Libra placement specifically. And then Aquarius placements, Taurus full moon for... we got 2. I just need 1. Let me reshuffle. Just 1, please. I could have took the first one, but they fell on top of each other. All right, we got a card. So we're not going to read what's on the bottom, but I did split the deck to the star. So, and interesting, Aquarius energy was heavy in the Earth element reading as well, Aquarius specifically. All right, do you want me to advise? Wheel of Fortune, I'll advise. So bottom of the deck, the star or Archangel Jophiel, happy times. I keep wanting to say happy outcomes, but that's the sun, I believe. But happy times make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. And I split the deck and got to that. So I hear take a look and see. I don't know. But that could be that energy of transparency. Happy times make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. All right. So let's see. Taurus full moon for Gemini placements. You guys have the 6 of Earth, the 6 of Pentacles. This Taurus full moon is representing gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. I hear kudos, congratulations, period. Libra placements, Taurus full moon. You have Eight of Wands, the Eight of Fire. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. So the energy is about to pick up if it hasn't. Lastly, Aquarius. Now, would you look at that? Interesting how when I was reading the star, I said, I want to say happy outcome, but I think that's the sun. Look at what came out, the sun. Archangel Uriel, the fire of God, I believe. Let me fact check real quick. But happy outcome. Aquarius placements, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. Hold on. Yes, the fire of God. Okay. Okay. Jophiel is not an archangel, but I'm not going to spend time looking up Jophiel. But you guys have your individual energies. Aquarius, you are aligned with your opposite Leo. Okay, but this full moon is highlighting you, and that could be because out of the air signs, you're the only fixed air sign, and Taurus is a fixed earth sign. Okay, all right, let's get into it. Taurus full moon for the air elements. Keep hearing the song Lift Every Voice and Sing. Been hearing that for a minute. All right. Taurus full moon for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius placements, please. Sorry if you hear the glass. Hold on. It should stop. Okay. You may want to work with bloodstone. Bloodstone is what was hitting my glass. This is bloodstone. I don't have the crystal book here, but it does represent purification. All right, Taurus full moon. Family. Oshun justice. Upright so far. You have animal energy channel. Cloud meditation, look up sideways. Air elements. Accountability upright. Interesting. You have Central Morte in reverse, offering in reverse. You have peace upright. You have star seed sideways. Solitude in reverse. Beyond in reverse. Anything else? Okay. You have guidance on the bottom. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? Similar to the water signs, but different. Your past. Okay, no, let me say it a different way. Okay. So this Taurus full moon is showing you because guidance gives so many things, you know. Not allowing the dead weight to consume you, but putting it beneath you, under your feet, walking over it, walking past it, no longer allowing the fears to consume. But it's also, you know, being guided by the wisdom. Ooh, it's giving the wisdom of your past elders, past ancestors specifically, and not specifically your past or this life experience, because with water elements, it was more so connected to their life experience. For you, this is, I'm getting doing something better than your ancestors, to be specific. Okay, and it's interesting because your first card as well is family. So you have family upright, Oshun, justice upright. You have animal energy channel upright. You have cloud meditation sideways. You have Hasabi accountability upright. You have offering in reverse being clarified. I'm sorry, offering in reverse, since we're going to say it's clarifying family. You have peace, upright, starseed, sideways, anchored to solitude in reverse, beyond in reverse, and then loyalty and celebration are in reverse with guidance on the bottom. So pay attention to your dreams, air signs. You're under this Taurus full moon, your dreams are showing you everything, every person, everything, possessions, things that you need to get rid of. Yeah, because underneath is Oya protection in reverse. So this Taurus full moon is highlighting everything that needs to be purged from your reality. Okay. Now with the family being here, your family may have resisted to doing this. They may have resisted the sacrifice with Sensormose being in reverse, but with Oshun justice, it's saying that you are not going to resist the sacrifice, and where you have been resisting, you're making the decision to change. Under this full moon, pay attention to the animal activity around you. The animals are messengers. There is communication coming from the animal kingdom, so take heed. There's warnings, omens, as well as sights of miracles. So take that how it resonates. Um, I'm, I don't know, I felt like the eyes glitched just now, weird shit. With cloud meditation, look up. There's a need to, this Taurus full moon is saying, look at what's in front of you. Look at what's in front of you. Reflect. Look at what's around you. And with accountability, it's saying, I hear, give yourself props, pat yourself on the shoulder, give yourself a hug. You have done well, but a lot of you are not seeing the part of you have done well. Now with peace, I do feel like this Taurus full moon, Venus, it's ruled by Venus, and vanity could be a theme for some of you. You know, in the mirror, are you satisfied with what you see when you look in the mirror, or are you dissatisfied 13 minutes in? Do you feel like, do you want to change something? This Taurus full moon, it is highlighting insecurities for you guys also. Insecurities and ways to change those insecurities so that you are more pleasing with yourself. But just be mindful of not altering the body, and where you feel like you lack self-love, pour more love into it. If you are displeased with body weight, you know, start working out, start building, start releasing. Get into a healthier diet, eat according to your blood type, you know, but don't, I would not recommend a knife, going under the knife, but that's just me. Anywho, moving on, you have starseed sideways. So this, I do feel like this Taurus full moon is a mode of discovery for you all. I'm rubbing my knees, but I never fucking do that. But it's the energy of soothing. So I do feel like self-soothing is needed, and I feel like it's connected to this peace card that we just spoke about. But with starseed, being sideways, and then it's interesting, her head is at Anchorita Solitude in reverse, followed by Beyond in reverse, Loyalty in reverse, and Celebration in reverse. The sirens. It's giving like there's a new part of you with this star seed, it being sideways. It's giving like new part of you emerging in a sense. With solitude being in reverse, it's saying it's time to connect. With beyond being in reverse, it's saying you are gifted enough, especially being right underneath animal energy channel. You have all of the elements, you have all of the gifts, you have all that you need in order to emerge into whomever this is that you are looking at the mirror in regards to yourself, okay? Now with loyalty in reverse, I do feel like your dreams could be showing you disloyalty. With this cloud meditation, look up, you know, you could have been in la la land about some things, chosen to be blind about some things, but with Oshun justice, the truth can no longer be ignored. So disloyalty does linger around you, and this is with people that you have celebrated with, okay? Whether this is in person, fucking virtual, there is disloyalty. And I looked at, oh yeah, protection in reverse. And I must have put my blanket on my, yeah, truth or it slid out. There is this loyalty around people you used to celebrate with, higher perception. You're going to see this. The ethers, the divine will show you this. So it'll be clarified to you so that you can guidance card, move around and no longer nurture it. And that energy you've been giving to them, pour that into yourself. Period. This could be people that you treat them, you honor them, you love on them, you give to them as if they were, I hear blood of my blood, but all right, let's be full. Taurus full moon for air signs. What else? Come on. All right, just fly out there. Pay attention. Pay attention. Keep saying magic alignment. Here's Cisco is love enough. See the word bedazzled? Yeah, bedazzled. Let's see what these cards are. Grace upright, community upright, revolution upright. Yeah, you've sacrificed too much in regards to a community, or someone has sacrificed too much in regards to you. That's in your community. Take it how it resonates. And there's a revolution brewing. Yeah, truth again. Someone's spirit can no longer be, it's giving like, can no longer be tamed, can no longer be denied. Like if someone has tried to suppress or repress their power, I'm just getting their spirit. I just keep hearing it can no longer. And like I'm seeing this light that's trying to be contained, but the more that the light tries to be contained, like this burst of energy, the more that, oh shit, this shit is taking me back. Anywho, but the more that the light is being contained, the more that the light is bursting through. And it's like, yeah, the divine is like, show them. You see this light? It's like bursting through. Like, show them. I don't know. Yeah, abracadabra connect. Okay, so there's been, yeah, too much sacrifice to something, to someone, to a situation. But these are people. Okay, we've said that though. What else? Celebration in reverse. The same thing as the last message. These are they're the same people you break bread with, be the same people you got to watch out for. Interesting. But on another note, you have Hermetic Create. So if you like to do like the wine tastings and things, if you like to have a good a good drink. You know, nothing is wrong with a glass of red wine a day, okay? It's good for the heart, all right? But with celebration, I got this drink in my cup. Yeah, I remember that song. In reverse, with Hermetic Create, it's like I hear get a new hobby. But no, it's like if you're what is it, a wine connoisseur, just as an example, because there's a drink in this cup. Get more into like baking, making foods from scratch. I'm seeing someone learn how to make bread, make dough from scratch. Like, yeah, it's like a fucking a massaging the the fucking bread, okay? I don't know the correct terminology, but yeah, there's need to get into or you're being asked to with this Hermetic Create to get more into ingredients creation. It's like let the hands heal. Hold on, am I saying that right? Yeah, let the hands heal through the food. And with that being said, don't be eating everybody's food for fucking Thanksgiving, okay? Okay, but maybe that's a sign to cook your own food this year, all right? Anywho, and you ain't got, I mean, tis this season, it'll be nice to accommodate, but don't disrupt your peace. We can accommodate a different way, okay? Now you have sexuality. Look up the Witch Doctor Wisdom in reverse. So for some of y'all, when y'all drink, y'all make bad decisions. That's not for all of you, but it's for some of you. And again, that the message is to get a new hobby, okay? For others of you, it's like someone's trying to, the best way I can say this is no kids should be listening to me, but like fuck you dumb, okay? Like fuck you into this into delusion, okay? Fuck you into la la land, okay? And not tapping into that wisdom with wisdom in reverse, all right? I do feel like with the celebration in reverse and hermetic upright, someone's trying to create a specific I almost combined the words of arousal and reality, but I have no idea why arousal came up because I had no intention of saying that, okay? But it's like, yeah, they could be, you know, arousing you or, you know, connecting with you sexually, you know, pressing those buttons just so that you can stay, I hear altered in a specific reality that is not meant for you to stay altered in. Yeah, you see how he has this could be going down in Sagittarius season as well. All right, anything else for this Taurus full moon? That is all, but on the bottom you have choices, so be mindful of your choices. But also, I hear don't let nobody else pour your drinks. You know, if you go out, if you go to dinner, don't let nobody else pour your drinks at this time. I hear Gotti come up. He's a Taurus. Yeah, clarity upright. And now you have metaverse upright. It's already happened. So good things are coming. Good things are coming, air signs. Especially if you've been going through a battle of some sort. Good things are coming. All right, any final words from the Taurus full moon for the air signs? That's is all. We good? Is that all? Okay, no, that's not all. All right. One more message. Yes, Spirit acts. What's up? I hear one more thing. Yeah, loyalty in reverse. I hear someone's forgiveness does not come with change action. Yeah, community. This could be someone you already see as disloyal. Gratitude in reverse. Ego, death in reverse. Seduction in reverse. It's giving like something cannot escape someone's clarity. Like I'm getting someone's very clear on what they saw and they cannot be manipulated into thinking anything else. And if, yes, spirit act upright, and if they try to approach you, which I feel as though they will in a manipulative tactic type of way, it's just gonna further affirm. So, ooh, I gotta sneeze. So with loyals, ooh, I gotta sneeze. Shit. Is there anything else? Yeah, someone has not changed. What did I say? Forgiveness without change to action. Yeah, change in reverse. Someone has not changed. Someone is not appreciative of you. With ego death in reverse, they have been experiencing a lesson. And with seduction in reverse, it's kind of like, you know, you are, ooh, the 1055, 1010, something is done. There's a change happening with that 55. But it's like they're coming to you as a last resort, which is fucked up within itself. And it's a fuck no, okay? Spirit is saying continue to act on what you chose because it was right. Yeah. I hear Kuna Masada, have no worries. Which is an Aquarius reading. Aquarius energy is heavy. Yeah, and now you have Union upright. You are moving towards better connections, trustworthy connections, loyal connections. 26 minutes in. I said 20 minutes in, a judgment call has been made, period. Okay, that felt very sassy, but period. Wisdom upright. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, clothes in nature, miracles. But definitely pay attention to Mother Earth. She is communicating with you. Let me not disregard her to it. And also pay attention to how the animals are. There's a need to pay attention to animal interaction. I don't know. There's something about watching animals and how they maneuver in solitude as well as packs. There's something you're going to observe between the animal kingdom that's going to assist you with, I don't know, it's like the air energy connects with something, I don't know, outside through watching the animal kingdom, and then it like changes you. It changes you because autonomy is followed by guidance in reverse back to where we started. And then you have resurrection, it changes you. And then, love from beyond. So I feel like whatever you observe, it with this energy of autonomy being in reverse, it empowers you in order to emerge from I hear whatever distant energy you've been in specifically. Distance is very loud. All right. Yeah. We have key on the bottom. The key master is a Libra reading. Okay. Let's get into Mercury retrograde. All right. So same like we did for the full moon. I'm going to pull individually for each sign, then we'll get into the collective for Mercury retrograde. All right. Let's reset this. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Mercury retrograde. Starting with Gemini specifically, what is the message for them or energy for them for this upcoming Mercury retrograde? What I will tell you is that I know, carpal tunnel. I'm not a doctor, but you're some of you are overworking a wrist. A wrist, and maybe you should get a wrist thingy majig. I can't think of what it's called. Sorry, I do know the terminology, but the wrist brace or something. I don't know, but Gemini specifically, Mercury retrograde, or something that you may have had issues with in the past when it comes to the wrist could be coming back up. Let's flip that back over. Who's next? Libra. Mercury retrograde for Libra placements. Nervous system through the motherfucking roof. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let this motherfucker burn. Got a card. Okay. Who's last? Aquarius. Well, damn. 2 flipped outs. So I'm gonna shuffle. The same thing happened with the last one. 2 flipped out for you. Huh. Yeah, I remember, so when I was growing up, one of the things I was allowed to watch was Mary-Kate and Ashley. And their movie, Double Toil and Trouble, is what I see for y'all. That movie. Hold on. But look it up. It's about Mary-Kate and Ashley. They were kids, okay? Not... God bless them now, okay? But they were mischievous. But I have no idea how it ended. I cannot tell you what it was about. But I watched that shit some shit at times, okay? But baby, me and my childhood, we got a different type of relationship. All right, Aquarius. Mercury retrograde for Aquarius specifically. Interesting. Your card is in reverse. All right, so Gemini's first. Ooh, Gemini, Mercury retrograde. You have the High Priestess. I don't need the preachers. I'm the High Priestess. That's a Nicki Minaj lyric. But Archangel Haniel. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Considerably, Lord, I'm combining words. Consider carefully what you want before acting. Again, listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting, Gemini. It's whatever sign, whatever resonates. Libra, you have, so you had the 8 of Wands for, or the 8 of Fire for Taurus full moon, but you could be seeing 8s a lot just this month, Libra. But you have the 8 of Earth, the 8 of Pentacles. Skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. Here, classes restarting. And then, oh, I love, who else had this? Capricorn had this. So you may want to watch Capricorn, the Earth element. I'm sorry, just watch the Earth element. But Capricorn had this card in reverse. I remember because they're 15. This is 15, but you have it too. So this is positive. It's amazing that it's in reverse. So 15, the Devil in reverse. Aquarius, you have Ego, Archangel Jophiel. Archangel's coming through. On the bottom, y'all have Archangel Metatron with the full Aquarius, the Dreamer, a leap of faith. But upright, it says a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Since it's in reverse, this Mercury retrograde is saying solutions, freedom, spiritual ascension, solution-based thoughts, seeing the positive outcome and the best case scenario. Okay. I didn't say that quite verbatim for Capricorn, but similar. All right, let's get into it. Collectively. But no, collectively for you guys, on the bottom, you do have the Dreamer, as I mentioned, Archangel Metatron for this Mercury retrograde. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities, okay? Okay. The Golden Palace slid out. We'll take it. Here, One Night Only by the Dream Girls. They just put the Dream Girls on Netflix, I do believe. Anywho, side note. But Mercury retrograde for air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, so again, first card, Golden Palace. Second card, Gentle Gardener in reverse. Rough around the edges. You have Strength upright, Balancing Act upright. A lot of Master numbers. Education in reverse. Understood. Okay, hold on. Wide open just fell on top. So wide open is sideways. It fell on top of Strength and Balancing Acts. And I'm still pulling, but I just want you to notice in Strength 44 how, and in Balance 11, they're facing opposite directions, okay? But wide open fell out on top of them. Peaks of Joy in reverse. Goblins upright. Making a choice. Making a choice came out all throughout the water element reading. So this represents Scorpio season for you. All right. Yeah, heal the ouch. Anything else? Okay. Damn, what else? Okay, we're good. I thought there was a card flip. That's why I'm doing this. All right. We're fine. Okay, so I got irritated, but honey, this was better than what we had. So I apologize, Spirit. You know my heart. But you know my attitude been crazy today. Please forgive me. Give me some grace. Okay, back to y'all. All right, so on the bottom, you have wishing well, all right? Okay, so let me just show you these cards real quick, then I'll read it. Golden Palace, upright. Yeah. Gentle Gardener in reverse. Peaks of Joy in reverse. I showed you Strength and Balancing Act, wide open sideways. Okay, okay. You also have Education in reverse. Showed you that already. Goblins upright. Making a choice upright. Heal the ouch upright. Intention upright. And Talisman upright. Again, wishing well is on the bottom. So first thing, you have 11, 22, 44. I'm sorry. Excuse me. You have 11, 22, 33, and 44 here. Your 33 is in reverse, though. Keep fucking freaking. What is Master 33? Maybe we looked this up too many times. The Master Teacher. And you have Education in reverse. Okay, so let's touch on that first. So Mercury retrograde, you know, Sagittarius, 9th house, travel, philosophy, learning, all of that, you know. 9th house energy, I connect that to like fraternities and frats and masons and shit too, you know. That 9th house energy. Anywho, so you have Education in reverse next to Peaks of Joy in reverse here. And I do feel like you could be in school, you don't have to be in school, But there, and then no disrespect to school and education, truly no disrespect to it. But I do feel like certain things, life is the better teacher. Life experience is always the better teacher. Um, and with that being said, I do feel like there's a learning, what's that word? There's a learning curriculum. There we go. There is a learning curriculum that is, you're not about to find these answers in a book, okay? So it's unconventional. A learning curriculum that is unconventional. That took me a while to get there, but we got there. Thank you, Spirit. Now, we're going to leave that alone for now. So with Golden Palace, Mercury retrograde, I do feel like it's highlighting stability. I hear great is thy faithfulness, but I also hear great is thy thankfulness. And I don't know, like you could just be just truly in the energy of gratitude when it comes to just material circumstances and having the awareness that things could be worse. But at the same time, you have followed by Golden Palace upright, Gentle Gardener, and reverse. So I did mention, I believe I said rough around the edges. But in this Gentle Gardener upright, yes, you know, they're kumbayaing and things. But you see the spirit coming out of the skies, okay? Gives me like grandmother energy. Doesn't have to be, but a spirit. But it's in reverse. So when it comes to... Okay, so when it comes to that, they're showing me someone that just, you know, takes flowers out of the yard or just takes them, but doesn't have any real, what would this be, like a soft connection. So you know how, you know, you have animals, you talk to them, you snuggle with them, you get all lovey-dovey with them as well. But when it comes to the things that come from the earth, being very the opposite of that. Ooh. Some of you, not all of you, I hear you, you treat your pets better than you treat Mother Earth. That's a problem. Especially with Gentle Gardener in reverse. This would be a part of, you know, polluting the earth or trashing the earth versus cleaning up the earth. What are we discussing? Mercury retrograde. So I do feel like this is a reflection of, what would it be? How the earth is reflecting back to them how they treat the earth. Okay, so just follow me, because as I say that, they're showing me the soil and how the soil of the earth would be, you know, your fertile playground, okay, for you to plant and grow whatever it is that you desire, you know, especially if you desire to have like a farm or a garden. You have Gentle Gardener here, but it's in reverse. And if you have been able to bear fruits from the earth, but you disrespect the soil that is harnessing your own fruits, then that soil will counter-react. I don't fucking know, okay? I really don't know. But as I say that, and the soil will counter-react, I'm looking at strength and how strength is like, okay, you see this shit, you see this a fucking tree at the top, it's about to roll over. I don't know. And you see it's very well planted, very well rooted here. But then it's like something just isn't so gentle. It's not so sacred. It's not so precious anymore. It's not so innocent. I hear it's blatant. I don't know what this is, okay? I really don't. I'm just giving you the energy that I'm getting. But then going back to the first energy, there's a reflection of stability, of growth, of finding home. or if you found home, like really feeling like you're home, if you haven't felt that way in quite some time. And also with strength, Mercury retrograde could be asking you to get back into the body, fitness, health, wellness. Yeah. Now moving on, you have wide open, sideways on top of balancing act. And what was the other card? Gentle gardener. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was strength. It was the two masters, the strength and balancing act on top of and that being the wide open being on top of those. So with strength being upright and balancing act being here, and as I showed you guys, they're not looking at each other. Balancing act would be, you know, let me carry some of the weight. And strength is saying, no, I got it. And with wide open, it's like, yeah, you may have it, but be open to receiving help as well. Be open to receiving guidance. Yeah, you may have knowledge, but someone else has knowledge too. And Mercury retrograde is highlighting that to you. And then, you know, also with this education and peaks of joy being in reverse, the lessons that some of you may have been learning, you may be very dissatisfied or unhappy with those lessons, but they are needed. They are needed for who you desire to become is what I'm getting, okay? Okay, now you do have goblins around you, or this is an energy that you are carrying and you're being asked to make a choice as the water signs. Which energy are you serving, the light or the other side? All right. And but it looks like a lot of you have been allowing the worst parts of yourselves to become the best parts of you. And Spirit is saying, make a choice in this Mercury retrograde to get back to the basics, to realign to the best versions of yourself and heal those wounds, heal that trauma, heal thyself, okay? Nourish thyself. When it comes to intentions, there's a lot of new intention setting around this Mercury retrograde transit. And with talisman, I do... Something about direction. Oh, you know what this is giving me? Because the way that she's holding, how it's like away from her body, but that's not like quite on her body. So for some of you, it's like, you know, yeah, sorry, I got stuck on the message for a second. With intention being here as well, it's giving like seeing that you are the stone, you are the crystal, you are the magic. And I don't know, there's a shift in energy coming for you. But this comes after an unconventional lesson is learned and or experienced. Okay? Okay. But I just keep in mind, wishing well is on the bottom, all right? It's giving me like some of you wanted to be something or someone for a very long time. Like you've desired it. And you're about to see that desire come to life. Yeah. Field of dreams come to life. Woo. Look, coming to life, come to life. Okay, field of dreams come to life. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Anything else? All right, let's see. You keep having 3 just flip on out. Okay, they're all upright. They wanted to clarify that. So what's on the bottom? Maybe future Aquarius energy. I can't make this up, but coming to life is on the bottom. But you have spirit of place, magic stream upright, and spark upright. I don't know if you know the gospel song, but it says it's a Kirk Franklin, where it's called "Where the Spirit Is." It's on a Kirk Franklin family album back in the day. But the song goes, "Where the Spirit is, there is liberty," and these cards literally reflect that energy. Where the Spirit is, there is liberty. There's magic stream, right? And with spark, this is you. It's like a lot of you are maybe trying to get back to a certain vibrancy of your past, but you don't think like that energy anymore. You don't carry yourself that way. Like there's a lot of you that's different. So there's a new vibrancy, aka spark, that's waiting for you. And you should listen to that song. I'm gonna post it for y'all. Let me write it down. Because I keep hearing it. There is joy where the spirit is. There is love. There is healing. Yeah, okay. Maybe, I know Kirk Franklin gets his judgments, but I respect his craft. I really do. He's very gifted. All right. Balancing acts. But no, seriously, it's very simple. Very to the point. And I do feel like, you know, this spirit of place, this is a representation of autumn. But it's interesting because it's magic stream. This gives me autumn, and this gives me, it does give spring, because this could represent a spring, but it also gives winter. And winter and like the ice skating, the whiteness, and white represents new beginnings as well. A fresh start, you know, a fresh slate. Clean energy. And I feel like a lot of you are going through a lot of shedding at this time so that a magic stream can be available to you. And not to say it's not available to you at this time or at this moment. It is. But you're in such a deep sense of release, a deep space of release, a deep space of change and transformation. Again, there's a new vibrancy waiting for you with this spark card. But with magic stream, there's a need to ensure that all of this is shed first, just like the trees, before this new can bloom. So this could be, this Mercury retrograde could be, it's 11:22 a.m. It's definitely p.m., but 11:22 a.m. I don't know why that's significant, but April 18th is here too. But what was I about to say? I forgot. But just like the trees, something needs to be released. Oh, this, thank you, Spirit. This could be igniting in Scorpio season, Mercury retrograde. Damn, I almost said September 9th. Maybe November 22nd, pay attention to that day. It's 11:23 p.m. right now. Or I don't know. Go back 9/9. But shit. Doubles, alignments, matching energy, duplicates, expansion. We're about to be in Jupiter day soon too, Thursday. But what was I about to say? It could be between now and spring. Lord God, yes. Sheesh. Anything else? Anything else? Dry desert sideways. Follow the leader upright. So yeah, this is giving me someone has a solution to you. But again, whatever this is, it's not in the book, but there is guidance around you. Someone has a solution, but it's up to you to take heed to it. This is someone that you already know, okay? Someone that you already know, someone that you already have access to. Cleaning house, they can help you. They can help you, but a lot of you don't want the help. But again, rock bottom or not, the choice is yours. And your closed mouths don't get fed. And if you choose to have a closed mouth, coming to life in reverse. So the choice is yours. Are you going to be open or solitude closed off? Because coming together can help you release this, okay? I hear you just need to talk to someone that's real. That's going to be real with you, okay? And now I give you what you pay them for, but truly just be real. Yeah, spirit of place on the bottom, coming to part. And someone can help you bring yourself back together. They can give you the tools. Fill their dreams upright. Yeah, slow and steady. But it's like some of you want a quick fix to something. December 21st, 1221 is here. But come together. Some of you want a quick fix. But someone that you are aware of can advise you and has the knowledge and the tools and the solution. But it takes time. So what are you willing to sacrifice? Home in reverse. You don't have to go outside of your home. Oh, so someone's a holistic healer. But holistic healing takes timing. It's day-to-day consistency. Okay? I hear hit a 90-day mark, then see what's up. Okay? Ghost lands in reverse. Hit a 90-day mark, baby, and see what's up. Wizard of Awareness upright. Thank you, Spirit. Strength upright. Making a choice. Magical map shifter. Peaks of joy. Okay? Do you want to be stuck in the mud or no? Period. I love how they just... Y'all could be want to go to the strip club this retrograde, okay? I'm about to hit the club and dance like a stripper. That song's old as hell. But things are coming together. Okay, you may be expecting things to fall the fuck apart in Mercury retrograde, but they're truly coming together for you. All right, let me pull your closing card. Closing card for the air elements for Mercury retrograde. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, last message, please. Okay. We're going to take that since I see it. All right, you have, is that the message? Yeah, Ace of Cups. All right. So Ace of Cups says falling in love or the resurgence of relationship. Again, something not coming apart, coming together. Spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. Some of you could be moving because you did have home in reverse, but you don't have to go far to get what you want. But final card for Mercury retrograde 18. The Moon, Archangel Haniel, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. Maybe tap into Mercury retrograde, tap into Rick Ross, Hold Me Back, in addition to Where the Spirit Is. I'm about to share Where the Spirit Is, though, on YouTube. Hold Me Back. You can look that up on Apple Music or whatever it is for Google. All right, I love y'all. I will see y'all for the Scorpio New Moon. Bye.